you tried to write down everything, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in fact, some of these things would be left out, which is going to be a problem. What was the other primary argument?
So the federal government isn't very powerful, so it should be left to the states.
Left to the states. Click it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. States already have these protections in their constitutions. It should be left to the states. You might actually leave one out if you tried to list everything. Touch the House, pick me a category. Now you are trying to play for the lead.
Judiciary for 3.
Judiciary for 3. What does Article 3 say about the Supreme Court? And I'm talking firsthand I see about qualifications. You've got it first, you've got it second. 5.
Qualifications.
Or anything about the court. 4.
Basically, good behavior. So
what does that mean?
That means no breaking any rules, laws. So it allows them to focus on making laws and making.
What does it mean, though? Good behavior.
Like, don't get drunk.
Don't get drunk. This is what you learned in homeschool.
Yeah, just like follow the rules.
Follow the rules. You can serve during good behavior. 1, 2, 3 is exactly what they say. Tell me more.
There aren't any like education or age or citizenship requirements.
No education. 1, 2, 3. No citizenship. 1, 2, 3. No age requirements. 1, 2, 3.
You're not elected. You are appointed.
For how long?
For life.
You're actually appointed for life. 1, 2, 3. And they do this so that you'll make decisions based on the law, not make decisions based on the politics. Anything else? 5.
Compensation will never be based on your job.
Compensation will not be diminished during your term in office. Absolutely. Anything else? 4, 3, 2, 1.
Congress has the most power over the court. So
decides the number of members and approves.
You know it does. I'll give you that, although that's not exactly what I was looking for. Anything else? 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Okay, so they have jurisdiction, so it can either act as a trial court or it'll review a case, or it can determine, the amount of justices is determined by Congress.
Has that been said?
Yeah.
-3.
What? No one said that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, the tape don't lie. The tape don't lie. Click it, D.
I want a review on that. I challenge that.
Click it, D. The only thing that didn't get mentioned, only one court is created, and that's the Supreme Court, and Congress can create as many as it deems necessary. Touch the House. Now, right now, 3 groups have got bonus points. 2 don't have them yet, so that means you gotta answer a question correctly. Please, pick me a category. You gave me the last correct answer.
Establishment clause for 4 points.
Establishment for 4. Got a dictionary. Who's gonna draw? And this was establishment, right? This is an easy one. I need you to draw that. Okay? On the 9, go. Got it?
I don't know. No.
Okay.
I know how to draw this.
Yeah, you do. This is an easy one. 45 seconds.
We can't guess, right?
Well, not yet.
I don't know how to draw this.
Throw it in the towel.
Keep trying. Emma's competitive.
I'll take it off the hand. You know.
What's that?
I don't.
Yeah, you can.
And like a clock tower.
You can't draw.
Okay, somebody come
I'll
up.
draw it.
Somebody come up. Yeah, you come up. You haven't said anything yet. You can't say anything. Go stand by Big D. That's what I need you to draw. Got it? Okay, go ahead. 30 seconds. Oh my God.
Oh, peyote.
Oh my God.
What?
Hairs.
The
Oh my God.
The peyote.
What's she drawing though? 15 seconds.
Cactus.
Cactus! How did you get that?
So easy,
Looks like a
man.
Good God! That doesn't look like a... Zoom in on that and then erase it very, very... No, stop, stop! Oh God, that's so perverted.
That's like a cactus.
That's +4.
That's what it said?
Okay, it's +4. Tell me the story of the cactus. And first hand I see is... You'll have it next.
Oh, let me get
Okay,
it.
so there were Native American drug use counselors, and part of their religion was to smoke peyote to connect with their ancestors, and so they failed a drug test and got fired.
They did get fired. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there were 2 Native American drug counselors. They legitimately practiced the use of peyote in their religious ceremonies. They were fired as drug counselors because they failed a drug test. Where did the lawsuit come from?
They applied for unemployment and they were denied it because they had a drug addiction.
That's right.
And so they sued
It was their religion, and in fact, the state of Oregon at this point had basically said, if you get fired for drugs, we're not going to give you unemployment so that you can go and the taxpayers will pay for you to use drugs. What the court say?
They upheld it because
They upheld the firing, they upheld the no unemployment.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because they were trying to crack down on drugs, and they didn't want to send a mixed
Yeah.
message, even though it was a legit religion.
It was. It had been around for hundreds of years. Longer than the government, longer than the Constitution. The court said, we're fighting the war on drugs. This is the Reagan years. We do not want to send any mixed messages. What did the dissenters say?
That it was a legitimate religion, and that it's been around longer, so they should be allowed to practice their religion.
How was it different from the marijuana church?
It was a legitimate belief, like they were very sincere.
It's not a legitimate belief to want to smoke weed?
Well, it was a sincere.
They could demonstrate sincerity a lot better than the weed folks could. Anything else? 4, 3.
It got reversed later with.
It was reversed.
Whatever. There was an act. What was the act that was?
It was reversed.
It was over.
What was the act called? 5, 4,
I don't remember.
3.
Oh, Religion
2.
Restoration Act.
The what?
Religion Restoration Act.
Religious Freedom Restoration Act. Yeah, I'll give you that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And ultimately, Congress said that they did want this to be protected. Click it. If you'll hit the light, pick me a category. Time is running out. Please answer something.
Free exercise for 3.
Free exercise for 3. Go, Big D. Blue laws. Go ahead, Sadiq. Shutting down the people in the back.
Yeah.
It's one, you want.
It's basically
What?
the Sunday
Teamwork.
laws. Yeah, it's basically the law that says that a business can't be open on a Sunday because it's a day of rest.
Yes.
It's not supposed to. It's not religiously based, but basically what it is that it's supposed to be a day of rest and just a day off. And I think the man that was arguing this case was that his Sabbath day was Saturday.
That's right.
And he didn't want to. He didn't think it was a good idea for him to have Saturday and Sunday off. So he tried.
So
to
the
argue-
town wanted to close every business in town on Sundays,
Yes.
and it was, we know it's about Christianity, but their argument was it's about fellowship, it's about rest, it's about family,
So
it's
you don't
about
have
the
to
good
go to
life.
church on that day.
So he could not open on Sunday, and in order to practice his Sabbath,
He would have to close on Saturday.
he would have to
No,
close on Saturday. And what would that mean for his business?
He argued that it would cause his business to fail.
Yeah, that's right.
And the court looked at it and they said that's not the case. You can, at this point, you have to choose which day you're going to serve as your Sabbath because you don't have to take Sunday, you don't have to take Saturday off.
They basically said, and this is convoluted, but they said, okay, with this in mind, what we're going to do is, if we've got the blue laws here that say you're going to be closed on Sunday, we're not forcing you to be open on Saturday. We're not forcing you to close on Saturday. That's your choice. We're not taking away your Sabbath rights, but you've got to be closed on Sunday. So they said, we're leaving this to your choice. I'll go ahead and give you 3 for that. Click it, Big D. Laws forbidding certain behaviors on Sundays, considered a way to protect the Christian Sabbath by the people that are against it, but oftentimes the people in favor of it don't feel this way at all, or the people that are in favor of it feel this, pardon me, the way, never mind. Go ahead, pick me a category.
Free exercise for 4.
Free exercise for 4.
Watch that mouse now.
List all you can. Click it, Big D. Bob Jones University. Okay, you guys have it. You're going to have it next. Go ahead. 5.
Bob Jones.
4.
Wait,
What's
what's
the
the
Bob
down
Jones
for? I'm fundamentalist Christian college.
Bob Jones was a 1, 2, 3, 4 fundamentalist Christian college. Go ahead.
Some of their rules include they ban interracial dating. Now they do allow.
Banned interracial dating and marriage. Go ahead.
Now they do allow people of all races into their university.
Yes.
But then.
Students broke the policy.
They broke the policy and what happened?
They got expelled.
They got expelled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bob Jones University is a fundamentalist Christian college. It's based its teachings on, where did they get this from?
The Old Testament.
The Old Testament. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they base their teachings here. They got caught, these 2 kids, violating the teaching. They were expelled. The government got involved. What did the federal government say about all this?
The government wanted the students to be readmitted into the university.
Why?
Because they're saying that you can't base this off a religion because that would be discrimination.
It was race discrimination.
Yeah, and so
Four.
and so the
They threatened to take
government's
away their tax
saying
exemption.
is they
What?
can't
They
force
threatened
them.
to take away their tax exemption.
What is, okay, so the federal government grants them a tax exemption, they don't have to pay
Yes.
taxes, and the federal government said, you need to drop this policy, why, regarding the tax
Because they were
exemption?
not gonna
Four.
support something that was going to allow racial.
It made it look
discrimination.
like that the government, by giving them the tax exemption, was supporting racial discrimination. Anything else you can tell me? Four.
Bob Jones said that this would kill their university.
Yeah.
You're
Because they
killing
wouldn't
kill
be
religion,
able.
so he raised a bunch of money.
Bob Jones actually, well, before we get there, they said that this would be a violation of the free exercise clause. This would kill our religion if you took away the tax exemption. Who won in court?
The students won in court.
Bob Jones lost. Did they change their policy?
No.
Did they keep the tax exemption?
No.
No, the government took it away. And then Bob Jones,
They were
Started
able
the
to
fundraiser and saved
fundraise.
up.
they
the
raised
money.
all this money and they kept it. Is this still the policy today?
No.
What they do? Five.
They ended up changing it back because I think Bush went to the school.
That's right. Did they receive the tax exemption again?
They could
I
have
know,
if they wanted to.
didn't.
but
They did not. 1, 2, 3, 4. They did not. Click it. Pick me a category. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 86. Go ahead.
Chapter 14 judiciary. 1 point.
1 point. Majority and dissenting opinions. First hand I see. What is a majority opinion? What is a dissenting opinion? First hand I see. Shame on y'all. Go ahead, Sadiq. Sadiq is smelling victory now.
Oh.
5, 4,
Majority
3,
opinion
2,
is when most
1.
people agree with that opinion. I forgot about that.
-1. Anybody, majority, except this group. Majority opinion. Dissent. Go ahead, Michael.
Was it in the Supreme Court?
Yeah.
The majority opinion was the opinion held by the most judges, and the
Yeah.
second opinion was it opinion with the second most judges on it?
The majority opinion is going to be the statement of law. It is going to be the majority of the case, absolutely. The dissenting opinion is a little different than what you said, but it's really close. They're going to be the people that oppose it. And in fact, when you look at it, does this dissenting opinion, does it have any legal ramification, any legal effect?
I don't think so.
No, it actually doesn't. Click it, D. In a 7-2 case, it is the 7, majority opinion. This is the statement of law for future cases. Dissent, it is the 2. The justices who disagree with the majority sows the seeds for future challenges. Click it. Pick me a category, Michael. Group.
Stuck.
Oh, you've done the Lamar on me now. I don't know what's going on with this thing today. There we go. Pick me a category. Gotta go. There's a couple of big pointers on there. You might be able to make a move. Establishment for 5. List all you can. Click it, D. 10 Commandments. You guys have it. I think you've got it next. 10 Commandments. When is it legal? When is it not? 5.
It is not legal if nothing else. It's legal when there's other religions posted on the wall. It's also legal if it's in
Okay, stop right there. It is legal if there are other religions posted on the wall. Why?
because then it's not discriminating against one religion.
Yeah, that's right. When you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you are putting other religions on the wall, it is not a Christian display, but it is a general religious display, meaning you're not advancing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or inhibiting the others. When also is it legal to put on the
It's
wall?
also legal if it's in like a display of law. Showing
Display of law. Go ahead. What kinds of laws?
You can
1,
show
2, 3, 4, 5.
If you show like the Bill of Rights or another
Bill of Rights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Constitution,
Constitution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
state laws,
State laws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
local laws.
What's that?
Local laws.
Local laws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does it mean if you display all of these laws with the 10 Commandments?
It means you're just making a display of laws and rules.
It means you're making a legal display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is legal. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 73. So when is it illegal?
It is illegal if no other religions are shown on the
Why?
because then it's discriminating against a religion.
Because now you are establishing one religion. I'll give you 2 points for that, but that's all. Because you didn't quite give me at all. Click
You
it.
missed one. There's one other time when,
Go ahead.
when you're putting it in a historical context on other historical documents.
Wow, he is showing off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick me a category.
First one because you missed it.
Pick me a category.
1404,
chapter 14 for 5.
Big roller. Last Pictionary. Oh, yeah. This is a big one. Somebody get up here fast. D, hit the switch. That's what I need you to draw. Got it? Okay, on the 2.
Someone knows what this is.
Yes.
Outhouse!
yeah.
Oh!
Lisa said it. I said it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
it's
I thought.
alright, yeah.
He said it too, but he
Yeah,
can't get
yeah,
points.
yeah.
I thought you guys had it.
Yeah.
Is it okay to give you points?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys have it. First hand I see's got it next. You'll have it next, Lawrence. What is the outhouse?
This was in the Hustler case where Hustler magazine published a advertisement for a liquor campaign talking about a politician's first time.
Okay, who are the 2 figures that we're talking about here? Who are the 2 people involved in the case? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Lawrence. You guys have it. Jerry Falwell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Larry Flint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go.
Basically, Larry Flint published.
Francesca needs to say something if you're going to win. I just want you to know that.
Falwell.
Oh, so you're going to give her the notes and keep talking. Zoom in. Go ahead, Lawrence. Somebody tell me what happened in this case.
Falwell had been talking bad about Hustler magazine, how it's dirty. So
Yes, actually, he had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go.
Flint took out this ad and made it look like Falwell was talking about having sex with his mom for his first time in an outhouse after he kicked out a goat.
Yes, he did, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jerry Falwell was represented as having sex with his mother in an outhouse in rural Virginia after they kicked out a goat in a Hustler magazine ad for what liquor? 5. Oh my God, zoom in on her. Here's hard liquor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in fact, why was this about Falwell? Why did we know that this was especially angering to Falwell?
Falwell was a very fundamentalist Christian.
He was, but in the ad, how was he represented? 5.
He was represented
4.
as having sex with his mother, incest.
I've heard this before. 3.
Picture.
He had his picture and 2.
He didn't have his permission. They didn't have his permission.
They didn't have his permission to show the picture, but there's something else. There's a couple of groups out here that you're already out. Okay, I got 3 groups here, and there's points to be had. Tell me about Flint and Falwell. Somebody, please. Go ahead.
They had beef with each other.
They had beef with each other. They had a stake.
No, like they had problems with each other previously.
Yeah.
He was trying